Yeah, we got a couple more days to deal with some of this dangerous cold at times here, and then we're going to start seeing a thaw-out process. And if you want seasonable, maybe even 30-degree temperatures, we got that probably coming some point next week, especially the 30s. We'll see how long it'll take to get to freezing, too. Overall, we're still going to contend with the morning wind chills, and that's when we could reach 20, occasionally 25 below, depending on location, through Friday morning. Once again, the deep freeze continues, single-digit highs to teens, at least through Friday. And Friday night will still be somewhat cold, and then the weekend we'll start seeing 20s. If you don't see it on Saturday, you definitely will see 20s on Sunday. A warm front comes through. That does provide a little bit of snow, not a lot of snow with it for Sunday and maybe Sunday night too. So that'll be something to keep an eye on. Otherwise, here's your snowpack across the U.S. and look how much it is further south too. And that is allowed the Arctic air all to plunge all the way down into Florida, which they had lows in the 30s, even 20s too overnight. So that is what's keeping this cold air in place. Not as much snow out to the west, too, besides mountains. As we zoom in, we're still getting a lot of snow with this flow is a north-northwest flow. So the western side of lower Michigan, the UP, continue to get that lake effect snow because we have disturbances that come through the area rotating around the low and then keep that onshore flow going, too, as, of course, the lakes are still not frozen in those sections. So that continues to be the snowmaker. Right now, high pressure just to the west. Here's this elongated front to the west. That kind of separates the air mass that we have over place to what's out west. There is a little bit of a system that's going to come to our south. We'll provide cloud cover, and we have a few disturbances rotating around this low, and you can see a lake effect snow that continues on for those areas. Here is this next plunge of Arctic air, and this is really the last bit of it that'll come through Thursday night into Friday and then swing to the southeast and begin to weaken too. Once that passes, then we're going to start changing the air mass a little bit and look to the north. All those purples, dark colors pretty much are gone now. And we have a little bit of weak disturbance I mentioned. Here's your little system that'll come through Sunday. You see the turn of the winds there. That's your warm front coming through. And then even Tuesday, Wednesday, we have another little system, actually two, one south, one to the north, that could provide a little bit of snow. Nothing insignificant. But then notice towards the middle of next week, all that bulge of green, you can see that area just kind of build up, push up to Canada. That, at least Thursday and Friday of next week, is when I think we will definitely probably see some 30s as that pushes overhead. So definitely going to be change. In the meantime, we still got the wind chills to contend with overnight. That's what's displaying here in the background. Cloud cover off and on, but pretty much mostly clear overnight. As you wake up tomorrow morning, there's your 20 to potentially a little bit colder wind chills. The winds won't be as strong, but the temperatures are going to be lower tonight than last night. So that combination gives you wind chills once again near 20. Tomorrow, they'll continue in the afternoon. We will see more cloud cover begin to pull to the southwestward area. You can see that up to the north. That'll actually kind of come across the entire area by Thursday afternoon. Wind chills in the afternoon, kind of like we saw today, single digits above or below zero, and that cloud cover will expand across the area, but kind of hold just north of I-90 overall going into Thursday night because of that little next plunge coming up. Temperatures tonight could see some 15 to 20 below actual temperatures in some of the colder spots. Tomorrow's temperatures, kind of a repeat of today, maybe a degree or two warmer. Thursday night, cloud cover kind of helps these temperatures a little bit. I don't think going into Friday morning will be as cold, but still single digits below zero. However, the wind picks up too, and that'll give us a little bit of a wind chill going into Friday. There's your Friday's temperatures back in the teens, and then the bigger jump, or at least a little bit more jump, comes Saturday when temperatures now are approaching 20 with some light winds. And that's just the start of our temperatures becoming more seasonable or even a little bit above average going into next week. There's your snow Sunday and Sunday night with another opportunity Tuesday and Wednesday. And yes, 30 we have for Thursday. If we don't see that, then I definitely think by Friday we will see probably at least close to freezing, if not a little bit above.
There we go. We're climbing.
We're climbing. Like I said, just like our average temperature is starting to climb up just a little bit now.
All right, we'll take a little bit though, for sure. Anything helps.
Yeah.
Thanks, Greg.